Good morning. Today is July 2nd. It is a wet, miserable day. And I've just queued up my very first sun salutation video from January 1st, when I first embarked upon this year-long daily ritual. And I'm going to watch it. I don't believe that I've watched this. I think I watched this the first day I posted it, and I never watched it again. It's 12 minutes long. That's a long time. It's no fast forward. And I recorded it. You know, I don't remember. Well, I think I was recording it with the GoPro, but I was using a video editor that was built into Windows at the time, and it didn't do a very good job of processing the raw video footage into HD video. GoPro separates files into smaller chunks for easier uploading. So if you want to post it to YouTube, you need to put them all into an editor and stick them together. It's really not editing per se, but there's a process involved. And I was using a free Windows version of an editor, and it was pretty lousy. Whatever. The point is, this is the first video I did for my 365. It wasn't the first vlog I did. The first vlog I did was way back in October, and that was with my phone. Video quality on those was terrible. Neither of that, none of that is here nor there. So let's get to it. Let's start that again. Video volume is up to max. I'm wrapped up in a blanket. I'm wearing pants.
So it's January 1st. It's a balmy 21 degrees out here.
21 degrees. I've since done yoga in much colder temperatures, with less clothing on.
Today's day one of my 365-day yoga challenge for myself. Alright, do yoga outside.
All right. I want to see if I can get some audio that will be audible by the GoPro. I'll be right back. How's it going?
And I only recorded 5 minutes of it because I ran out of best. Ran out of memories. So, I'm all warmed up. So I won't bore
All right.
you, warm up.
There we go.
So it's January 1st. It's a balmy 21 degrees out here. And today's day one of my 365-day yoga challenge for myself, where I do yoga outside. Sun salutations, 6 sun salutations every morning for 365 days. Funny story, I've already done it once today and recorded it, and I only recorded 5 minutes of it because I ran out of SD card, ran out of memory. So I'm all warmed up.
That's really funny. So right off the bat, the first day that I did these, I ran out of memory in the SD card. Hardware, whether it's camera angle, lighting, batteries, or memory, has plagued me throughout this process. There's always, it's taken me a long time to figure it all out and have a process down by which my hardware is not a problem. I'm not surprised that the first day I did this, I only recorded the first 5 minutes of it because I ran out of memory.
So I won't bore you with a warm-up. And that's it. I'm just gonna get...
I'm really somber, so serious in this video. What did I think was gonna happen? All right, now we're getting into it. We're gonna actually start doing some physical movements here. Camera angle's terrible. It's way too close. My feet are wide. I stand with my feet much closer nowadays. I do not move so well as I had been. Whoa. I think I just screwed everything up. I just turned Bluetooth right off. Shit. All kinds of problems now with hardware problems yet again. Well, let's go back to, I mean, it's still recording. Let's go back to it. Yeah, I do not move. Oh, my flat back is terrible. It's not flat at all. Hip mobility is much less. My high plank looks fine. Well, that's interesting. That's a good low plank though. It's a good low plank. Baby cobra. All right. Okay. Nice low. Oh, another baby cobra. All right. Here we go. Slipping all over the mat. Pretty common. I keep looking towards the camera because I have no idea if I'm in frame. My wrists and shoulders look really good in this posture though. Like my downward dog is pretty good. Hip mobility is dreadful. Okay, dreadful is a strong word. I don't have much hip mobility. Flat back still looks like garbage. Well, everything's creaking and snapping and popping. Oh yeah, my forward fold and my flat back are not smooth looking at all. Let's see what happens with an upward facing dog here. My low plank was a little nicer back then. Oh, my upward dog is fine. That's fine. All right, let's get up. Let's fast forward this. I'm not gonna make you watch this for 12 minutes. Oh, too far. Alright, so now we get into Utkatasana. Let's see what happens. What do we got here? Ooh. So, what's happening here? So, my chair posture has changed significantly. My hip mobility has improved dramatically. My shoulder mobility has improved dramatically. In fact, wow, I'm so stiff. It's hard to believe that I've been doing so much yoga at that time because I mean, maybe it's because it's 21 degrees outside? I don't know. I mean, it's also not really adequate, right? You can't judge a person by watching them do yoga for 5 minutes. Maybe I was having an off day. It's January 1st. Maybe I was hungover. It's doubtful. It's doubtful. I do look very stiff and immobile, though. I'm not moving very well. I've got a lot of bent elbows. Instead of being way up here, right? My elbows are bent all over the place. I think I had a lot less shoulder mobility. It looks okay. It's not terrible, but there's definitely been a number of improvements. Oh, my hip movement is very short. So this is really groovy. being able to go back and look at my own postures and see how I've developed. I think yoga for me back then was a lot more about strength than it was about mobility. Like, it's one thing to have an idea. It's one thing to say yoga is about mobility. It's another thing to really own that idea and really work with that idea in your own personal flow, your own personal asanas. And I think that idea was still novel to me at this time. And you can tell by looking at this video. The real proof will be when I do yoga on January 1st, 2022. That will be 1 year and a day since I started this program, and then I can do like a side-by-side video and compare. That'll be pretty gnarly, right? So I'm gonna stop this, and I'm gonna close this guy, okay? You can see I must have cut 1,000 pieces of, I must have used a razor knife 1,000 times upstairs putting in sheetrock. And this morning I had 1 piece more to put in. And I had all of the normal equipment I use, except for my glasses. And I did not see the tiniest little bit of my finger was overhanging the straight edge. And I just couldn't see it because I didn't have my glasses on. And I thought I'd be fine for 1 more piece. And I just about took the tip of my finger off. The side, really. Whew. Very upsetting. Really hoping that heals clean. It's going to be interesting doing yoga on this. I don't know what this is going to feel like. Probably going to feel dreadful, so I'm going to modify my flow if I need to. But just to recap, yes, today is July 2nd, and today is the official halfway point, day 183. Let's double check that since I have this open right now. Day 183 of my 365-day challenge. It's motivating. It's motivating to see how much progress that I've made. It's also, but it's important not to be tempted and to continue, right? Like, I want to stay in this moment and not start thinking about what kind of progress I'm going to make later, right? I'll talk more about that some other day. This entry is long enough. Well, much like January 1st, it's cold out here. Not nearly as cold, obviously, but it's cold out here. However, and you know what? I have no idea if I was in focus or if I was in the frame just a minute ago. I don't know what you just got. But I'm not going to change it. I'm going to leave it as is. Because my phone has completely flipped its lid. Maybe I run out of juice. I don't know. Let's go over here, though. Thank you for joining me on my practice today in the halfway mark of my 365-day challenge. It's been a great time. It's been a lot of fun. Here's to another 182 days. Namaste.